ChatGPT gives you several different ways to give it information. The difference is when you should use each one. You have memory, custom instructions, project instructions, and project files. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which one to use every time you want to give ChatGPT new information. Let's look at a real-world example. Meet Emma. Emma is a marketing manager at a retail company that sells home and lifestyle products. She uses ChatGPT every day to write emails, brainstorm campaign ideas, summarize meetings, review documents, and create marketing content. Right now, she's planning the company's summer promotion campaign. Let's help Emma decide what belongs in memory, what belongs in her project, and what doesn't. Let's start with memory. Memory is what ChatGPT remembers long-term information about you, so you don't have to repeat it in every conversation. Emma has never used ChatGPT Memory before, so instead of trying to think of everything herself, let's ask ChatGPT for help. We will use a prompt that interviews Emma and suggests what would be useful to save as memory. Now ChatGPT starts asking me questions. For example, what is current profession or primary role? So I will answer, I'm a marketing manager at a retail company. Now question 4 is interesting because it asks me if it only wants to remember professional context or also personal. I would say only professional context, please. And now it gives me a suggestion of what can be added to my memory. And now I will give it a simple sentence. I agree with these memories. Please add them. From here, we can see or save memories. We just go to our profile, settings, personalizations. We scroll down and then we see the memory summary. And here we can see our saved memories. Now from here, we can, for example, change them. For example, Emma is not any longer a marketing manager, but a marketing director. So we can change that by doing make a correction, and we change the correction. Marketing director, and we send it. And our memory has been updated. Now, for example, if I want to delete the professional interests, I just mark them, make a correction, and we can say delete professional interest. And this is the way that we can update and manage our memories. If any of this information changes in the future, Emma can always come back here to edit or delete her saved memories. But what if Emma wants ChatGPT to always respond in a clear and practical way? That is not really a fact about Emma. So where should that go? This is exactly what custom instructions are for. Custom instructions tell ChatGPT how you want it to work with you across every conversation. Just like before, let's ask ChatGPT for help. So ChatGPT already gives me some suggestions, but I have my own. Use clear, practical language that is easy to understand. Here I will say option 1. Okay, and now ChatGPT gives me then a set of instructions that I can add to my settings. I will just copy them. I will just go to my profile, settings, personalization, and custom instructions. I will just add them here and save them. Now Emma starts working on her summer promotion campaign. She wants ChatGPT to follow the same writing rules every time it works on this project. This is exactly what ChatGPT custom instructions are for. First, we can create the project. Here we can choose default memory. ChatGPT will remember everything that we put in the memory before, or select project only memory. In this case, I will just select project only memory and I will create the project. Once that the project is created, I can just go to project settings and I can just give that custom instructions. Here I can give the custom instructions that I already prepared. For example, always follow our brand guidelines, use a friendly and professional tone, and other ones. I will just click them and save. Emma project is ready, but ChatGPT still doesn't know anything about the company's brand guidelines, the product catalog, or the campaign brief. How do we give ChatGPT those documents? That's exactly what project files are for. We go to Sources, Add Sources, and we upload our files. Now let's see why project files are so powerful. I'm not going to explain the campaign again. I'm not going to upload the documents again. ChatGPT already has everything it needs inside the project. Notice that I didn't mention the target audience, I didn't explain the campaign goals, I didn't describe the products. Everything was already available inside this project. And I got a nice email. Before we finish, here is an easy way to remember it. If the information is about you, save it as a memory. If it is about how you want ChatGPT to work with you, use custom instructions. If it is only relevant to one specific project, use project instructions. And if ChatGPT needs to read or reference documents, add them as a project files. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.